President Bola Tinubu on Friday made his third budget presentation before a joint session of the National Assembly, Nigeria's highest budget ever. Third consolidation, renewed resilience, and shared prosperity. Presenting a 2026 appropriation bill to Parliament, President Tinubu unveiled a budget estimate of 58.18 trillion naira with crude oil benchmark of $64.85 per barrel, crude oil production of 1.84 million barrels per day, and exchange rate of 1,400 naira to the US dollar for the 2026 fiscal year. Giving a breakdown of the 2026 budget, the president said the total projected revenue stands at 34.33 trillion naira, out of which the expenditure is projected at 58.18 trillion naira, including 15.52 trillion naira for debt servicing, recurrent non-debt expenditure at 15.25 trillion naira, capital expenditure at 26.8 trillion naira, budget deficit at 23.85 trillion naira, representing a 4.28% of GDP. President Tinubu described the budget as realistic, prudent, and growth-focused, noting external reserves hit a 7-year high of $47 billion as of November 14, providing over 10 months of import cover.
We expect improved revenue performance through the new year. The new National Tax Act and the ongoing reform in the oil and gas sector. Reform designed not merely to raise revenue, but to drive transparency, efficiency, fairness, and long-term value in our physical architecture. I've also provided clear and direct guidance regarding government-owned enterprises. Head of all agencies have been directed to meet their assigned revenue target. To support this, we will deploy end-to-end digitization of revenue mobilization. Standardize the e-collections. Interoperable payment rails. Automated reconciliation. Data-driven risk profiling. And real-time performance dashboard. So leakages are sealed, compliance is verifiable, and remittances are prompt. These targets will form core components of performance, evaluation, and institutional scorecards. Nigeria can no longer afford leakages, inefficiencies, or underperformance in strategic agencies. Every institution must play its part and play it effectively.
President Bola Tinubu also outlined a comprehensive overhaul of Nigeria's national security framework, emphasizing a reset through a new counter-terrorism doctrine.
We will show no mercy. We will usher in a new era of criminal justice. We will show no mercy, I repeat, to those who commit or support acts of terrorism, banditry, kidnapping for ransom, and other violent crimes. Our administration is resetting the national security architecture and establishing a new national counter-terrorism doctrine, a holistic redesign anchored on unified command, intelligence gathering, community stability, and counter-insurgency. This doctrine will fundamentally change how we confront terrorism and other violent crimes. Under this new architecture, any armed group or gun-wielding non-state actors operating outside the state authority will be regarded as terrorists. Bandits, militia, armed gangs, armed robbers, violent cults, forest-based armed groups, and foreign-linked mercenaries will all be targeted. We will go after all those who perpetrated violence for political or sectarian ends, along with those who finance and facilitate their evil schemes.
In his opening remarks, President of the Senate Godswill Akpabio praised Tinubu's economic initiatives, urging progress into prosperity amid high living costs, youth unemployment, and insecurity, calling for national support and assembly commitment. Akpabio hailed Tinubu's swift defense of democracy in the Benin Republic, saying threats to freedom anywhere risk it everywhere.
Budgets tell a story. Show me a nation's budget and I will tell you its priorities, its fears, and its hopes. They reveal what a nation truly values, expose what it is prepared to confront, and chart the future it seeks to build. The 2026 appropriation bill you are about to present before us is therefore far more than a compilation of figures. It is, for us, a statement of intent, a reflection of priorities, a record of difficult choices, and a roadmap for the next phase of Nigeria's national renewal. Over the past year, our country has navigated a period of significant transition in the midst of very difficult challenges. Families have felt the strain of rising costs, businesses have adjusted to a changing economic environment, young Nigerians have asked hard and legitimate questions about opportunities, fairness, and their place in the nation's future. Insecurity has tested our collective resolve and reminded us that peace is not a gift that we inherit, but a responsibility that we must constantly defend. Yet, history also teaches us something enduring. Nigeria does not retreat in the face of difficulty, Mr. President. We confront difficulties. We confront it with resilience forged in adversity, with faith in our shared destiny, and with an unyielding belief that tomorrow can be better than today. Prosperity is on the way under your renewed hope agenda, Mr. President.
President, security is not only a constitutional responsibility, it is the essential foundation of development. Security underpins food production, price stability, investment confidence, and social cohesion. Your administration's national emergency posture on security reflects clarity of purpose and decisiveness of leadership. It is backed by concrete commitments, including expanded recruitment into the security services, enhanced training capacity, improved welfare, redeployment to priority theaters, strengthened forest and territorial security, and improved intelligence coordination. The 2026 budget reflects this prioritization, and rightly so. When properly funded, well coordinated, and transparently implemented, security expenditure is not just a cost, it is an investment in economic growth and development.
The 2026 budget runs concurrently with 2024 to 2025 cycles, ending March 2026, prioritizing fiscal sustainability, growth, and security.